Today we're going to talk about the importance of our footwear. To understand the implications of your choices, we must first view our footwear as far more than just protection, insulation and fashion. Our shoes, just like our chairs, significantly alter the mechanics of our body, affecting our posture, movement, and unfortunately, it's often for the worse. Before we share our best strategies for choosing or improving your footwear, let's talk about how we might know when our shoes are working against your goal of postural stability. First, like when we have our sitting and sleeping setups previously discussed, there are ways to observe what works and what doesn't. We do this by using the slump test. Breathe in, breathe out, relax and let your body slump. Standing in front of a full-length mirror, doing this barefoot will be our baseline. Observe for depthness of breath, ease of breathing and roll forward of your shoulders and how much you sink or slouch occurs in your chest, and does your belly push forward and is there any wobble or unsteadiness?
So, observable rule number 1, your postural stability or slump test will be worse with arch support. Avoid arch support. This includes supportive shoes or orthotics. Our experience is that they just shift problems around the body. Talk to us individually if you have a reliance on these, but don't panic. This doesn't have to happen immediately and can often be timed with your body's growing stability, which means you won't need to risk the return of any of the symptoms they've been holding at bay. One tip regarding getting rid of arch support. In your trainers, the arch support is often within the inner sole, so you can just take those out. Now, feel free to add a flat liner if necessary for comfort or fit. Observable rule number 2, shoes that have a negative heel, that's when the heel is lower than the forefoot, will also worsen your postural stability. Again, as seen using the slump test. This is true even if it's only slight. In fact, what we often see is just a small dip at the backmost edge of the heel that can be really destabilizing. This can be the result of bad design, poor manufacture, but is most often just wear and tear. We use and sell these little things called heel chips to counter this exact problem.
So those are the 2 worst offenders, but we also want you to avoid really restrictive shoes, spongy shoes, and shoes that assume your feet are pointy. Ideally, just let your feet be feet. It's good for them and it's good for your body. Going barefoot is a great option, of course, only when it's safe and appropriate. Minimalist shoes are also great, in fact we love them, particularly the brand Vivo Barefoot, for which we're an agent, selling all their current season stock for 20% below retail. Zero Shoes are another brand that we trust. However, there is a way we can increase our postural stability beyond this great baseline. A slightly raised heel will help increase your postural stability and therefore keep your unwind as smooth as possible. It's often not much, so don't get excited about those stilettos. Think more like a typical men's business shoe. We also sell heel raisers to help achieve the perfect heel height for any shoe. Just use the slump test or ask us for help. They work great in minimalist shoes too. In fact, it's the best of both worlds.
In summary, we want internally flat, preferably minimalist, but hopefully at least flexible footwear with a wide toe box, topped off with a tailored level of heel using the slump test as our guide. If you want to look into having a pair of shoes tailored with us, bring them in. Just book an extended appointment to allow an extra 10 minutes. Of course, we don't expect you to radically change all your shoes tomorrow. Just start to eliminate the worst offenders, like Birkenstocks or Crocs, and most walking boots, and make better purchases moving forward. It's all in the name of a smoother, more efficient unwind and the maintenance of the changes you'll be achieving in this office.